Hello everybody, this is Chrysantheme and welcome back to Might and Magic VIII. And welcome to Garrett Gorge, the place where... Wait, we've already been here before, so I'm not going to introduce it once again. But basically this is the place where all the dragons hunters live, and the dragons and whatever. So...
Only the best goods here.
I'm going to just quickly sell the items that we got that we won't need. Then we're going to go ahead with our adventure. Arms Master plus 2, Arms Master plus 4. Haha!
Only the best goods here.
Wait, can I actually... I'm actually gonna give this to my Necromancer, and he's gonna give his to our...
Only the best goods here.
Cleric.
A pleasure doing business with you. We can outfit you.
Just need to quickly sell all the things, because I think we're going to need an empty inventory before we head into the next portion of the game. Okay, so can we buy a good sword? Please have a good sword, and of course you do not have a good sword. That's actually a bit of a bummer. Because I'm now able to wield a sword in both of my hands with my Dark Elf, and that's going to be better with one word. Oh, I forgot to pick the quest up. So, we're looking for our final alliance members. So here is Sir Charles Quixote. We basically met him both in Might and Magic VI and Might and Magic VII. Although they are different people, not the same ones. Things must be serious if Trader Lordrin is involving himself in matters other than his own fortunes. And I must say that there is a taint of doom in the air. If only for continued good business between my operation and his, I would normally entertain this notion of Lordrin's. Unfortunately, matters here are tying up all of my resources. I cannot read for the life of me. I have none to spare for support of his alliance you speak of. Say, perhaps we can help each other. If you were to take care of a little matter for me, I could consider honoring your request. Quest. What is the quest? One of my customers, an ogre that goes by the charming moniker of Zog the Jackal, dun dun dun, has seriously betrayed my trust. I gave him an item of great value on promise of future payment. This rather large payment never arrived. I sent a messenger to demand return of the item, a dragon's egg of great potential. This messenger was slain. Needless to say, this matter concerns me greatly. I have allotted both money and men for the purpose of revenge. If, however, you were to recover the egg for me from Zog's fortress in Ravage Roaming, I would be glad to pledge service to your alliance. So this is why I dislike the dragon hunters. Basically, he stole a dragon egg from a dragon mother, and it's like, you asshole. What did the dragons actually do? Because in this game they're not even bad, you know, they're not evil, they can be reasoned with, they are good, they just take care of themselves and everything. Kind of like the necromancers. You know, the necromancer being bad for the sake of being bad, or being bad just because you're a necromancer and you have to be bad, is kind of boring if you ask me. Okay, that's enough fantasizing. We're gonna go to... So these are the wyverns that I was mentioning. I'm gonna go here to the Ogre Fortress. Looks kinda cool. And is honestly not really a hard... It's not really a hard place. You can actually pick up some more ogre ears here. And again, the ogres are annoying because they're going to break all of my items as they attack us. Hopefully they won't have the option to attack us very often. And longswords that are completely useless to me. So yeah, there's a very large amount of war leaders in here, as you can see. So you do need to be level up a bit, I guess. Don't go here on like level 2. Let this not be your first promotion quest that you're going to be doing, because the ogres can still pack quite a punch, especially with the generally higher level mixture of enemies in this place. Okay, another horseshoe that I'm gonna eat. Meatface likes my horseshoe diet. Don't know what that was. And there's also a secret chest in this place. That usually has an artifact in it, and this is this crate sort of here. Even though it's so this is the open one. And as we can see, this is either Serendine's Preservation or the Last Rites or something like that. I'm hoping for the latter, but actually Serendine's.
I have no
wait,
idea.
is it?
I wish
So-
I knew.
Okay, so former is the first one, and the latter is the second one. So I'm basically hoping for the former. Yeah, I'm hoping for
no
Serendine's Preservation, because Serendine's Preservation is a really
I have
cool
no
one.
idea.
I'm not sure.
Oh no, it's called the Last Stage Cuirass. Yeah, it's called the Last
I'm
Stage
not
Cuirass.
sure.
The other one.
It's worthless.
The last one is cool as well, but
learn
I
that
just
thing.
prefer
I can't learn
Serendine's
I
Preservation.
Wish I knew. I have no
Should I
idea.
go back and try to? No, we're
I
strong
have
enough.
no idea.
But in any case, that's going to be a good armor for our Necromancer, no matter which one it is. If it's the Last Stage Cuirass, only the Necromancer will be able to use it. If it's not, it is going to be... if it's still going to be useful. Did that make any sense? Because Serendine's Preservation can be used by anybody, and the Last Stage Cuirass can only be used by Liches, or Necromancers, is what I meant. That is my whole point. God, I messed that one up. So basically, in the late game, I hope that I'm going to get both the Last Stage Cuirass, which will be used by our Necromancer / Lich, and Serendine's Preservation is going to be used by our Troll. So this is the fortress. As you can see, there's not a very large amount of enemies here. Honestly, I think that I honestly think that the ogre, raiding fort or whatever the name was, is a harder.
I don't know what it is.
Is a harder sort of area
Who knows? I don't.
to deal with.
There isn't any room. I don't know what it is.
So yeah. But like I said, it's still not good to be under-leveled for this place. Because you don't have, a temple nearby and everything, so... Oh man, I was hoping for a good sword. Mercenaries can give me some good weapons, so... So I'm just going to clear this area out, so that later I can just, use Town Portal and get out of here. So what we need to do is we need to flick a lever. I think the lever is there. On this thing. There we go. That will lower the wall in the northern section of this dungeon. This is where the things get interesting, because there's a very much larger amount of enemies in this place. Something got broken already. Yeah, they usually go for the bows.
Fixed.
Come on. Come here. I'm gonna kill you. Also got an ear. I mean, the crazy amount of long swords I get from ogres
I can't identify it.
tells me that this has to be some sort of bug. What am I doing? I'm doing the wrong thing. There we go.
I wish I knew.
That's the way I wanted it. Okay, so let's go forward. Like I said, you need to be a bit careful about this. 1 minute till heroism ends, so I need to recast it. You need to be a bit careful in this place because the ogres are still strong, and this place is also populated by the ranged variants of ogres. So yeah, don't get too ahead of yourself and just run into death. Nice items here, though.
There isn't any room.
Oh yeah, right. Listen, I'm gonna achoo. I'm going to achoo all of these swords away. Achoo. 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 A sneeze. Achoo. 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 God, I would have hoped there's an easier way to throw all these swords away. But why can't I hold all these swords? Because they're shit. They're useless. Okay, there we go. So this dungeon actually has some fairly good loot, as you can see.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
That's a plate mail. Ooh, you scared me. Ooh, that is nice. Even the monetary value from all of this is going to be nice. And I think I can use a lot of those items. Oh, perfect.
I wish
Another
I
broadsword.
It's worthless.
And I can identify it, thank
It's
God.
worthless.
That means I can use
It's
it.
worthless.
Or
I'm
it's
not
not that I
sure.
can use it, but
I'm
that
not
I
sure.
will
It's
use it.
worthless.
I just need to check if it's better. So, 26 to 42. And this one is 34 to 52. And it has a larger attack and a better recovery. So, yeah, it's better. In general, two-handed things fall off really, really hard once you have access to dual wielding. Which was always kind of weird, if you ask me. Or maybe I'm just used to games, you know, balancing out dual wield and two-handed
It's worthless.
in such a way that you can use, you know, either one or the other. But I guess I can see the reason.
Easy.
We did it!
Should be close to clearing out all of these. Yeah, there we go.
Who knows? I
Scroll
don't.
up. Scroll. What's
It's
this?
worthless.
Charm.
We need more of it. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna pick up all of these.
It's worthless.
Temple
it's
Mace
worthless.
as well.
It's worthless.
Cure Insanity. I might as well sell. Okay, so there's a button here that we need to press. There it is. This wall lowers.
I wish
Nice.
I
You have
knew.
very
There
good
isn't any
mace.
room.
And I'm out of space already, so I'm going to be using my backup
It's worthless.
to take
I
all of
have
these
no
things.
idea.
Haste. You already know the haste spell. Didn't know that. And 2 Grandmaster tier.
It's worthless.
Raise that.
It's worthless.
Interesting. And this is the dragon leader sag even. So it's like no wonder that the dragons are pissed at you, Mr. Charles. 2d3 plus 4, 2d2 plus 5 is a bit better in my eyes. Like I said, I usually go for accuracy over
I
damage.
wish I
I'm
knew.
not
If,
sure. It's
You
worthless.
know, the damage is not
It's
significant.
worthless.
Because you have the
It's
option of, you know,
worthless. I'm not
stunning
sure.
people, etc., so it's just better. Are there any more rooms left? Now, I have no idea why this wall is in blue. If somebody knows, please tell me. But I honestly have no idea. I think this is the last, this seems to be the last sort of room with loot in it. We also got an artifact, which is good, and that pretty much wraps up what we wanted to do here. So we're gonna go to Alvar, and we're gonna go travel to Garrett Gorge again.
Ready to go.
And there's going to be another cutscene. Or not really, because I accidentally just, you know, went past it. And we became allies with all that we need to. We have 3 allies now. We have the Necromancers on our side, the Dragon Hunters, and the Minotaurs. So now we're gonna go back to Ravenshore and speak with
Approach the unknown.
Edgar Falmon. So the Iron Fists. Within hours of our first meeting, a most fortuitous development occurred. We were contacted by a great sage, Xanthor, of the Iron Fist courts of Androth. Using his great magic, he projected his image into this very chamber. He and Roland and Catherine Ironfist were at sea off our shores when the cataclysm occurred. They survived the resulting storms, and now would like to land in Ravenshore to aid the Alliance. Unfortunately, they are blocked by the Ragnan pirate fleet. We must help them to land. Xanthor claims much knowledge of what has happened here. We need his counsel. So the quest is: our sources believe the main Ragnan fleet is in a hidden port somewhere on Ragna Island. If you could sink the fleet in dock, you could greatly cripple their ability to patrol the seas off our shore. Unfortunately, we don't have a fleet of our own strong enough to make a landing on Ragna. Brackish Onefang has gotten message to us that the Ragnans have built an outpost on an atoll off the main Daggerwound Island. He believes this outpost is resupplied by mysterious means. His scouts never see ships land there, but they are always well stocked. Perhaps we should go there and solve the mystery. Perhaps the answer will convey you to Ragna. Regardless of the means, the Ragnan fleet must be sunk if the Iron Fists are to land in Ravenshore. That is our next main objective. However, we are not going to go do that just yet, because we have a lot of things in our inventory at this point. Okay, so I will first empty the inventory of Rohani. That would be the most prudent thing to do. I'm going to actually keep haste.
I have no idea.
Ring of Magic. Earth Resistance. I'm going to start identifying rings because there is a possibility that it will be a good one. Earth Resistance, Water Resistance, Festival Hat. And this
no
goes...
room.
No, you don't have room, okay. So I'm going to identify all of these. Inferno I need, Lloyd's Beacon I need only one, and Mass Distortion I need. So this is going to go to my Necromancer, along with the Inferno, and the Haste is going to stay here. And what's this? This is Rock Blast. This is also going to stay with my Necromancer. Okay. And sell this. Good.
Business was a pleasure.
It really was. So next thing is the Armorsmith. And we are also going to identify the artifact. What is it? Is the last stage cuirass. Okay, so we can both actually gather my thoughts first before I speak. So the last stage cuirass can be used by everybody, but you get minus 30 mind and spirit resistances. It has an armor of plus 19 and a personality and intellect of plus 80 and plus 70 respectively. It's not very good. It's good on a Lish because they are immune to mind and spirit anyway, and the armor is nice, I would say. I think Serendine's Preservation is still a much better item, just in general though. So, but that one's gonna go to our troll. Still getting the artifact, it's kind of nice. Anything I should identify? I should identify this. Identify item skill plus 7, that is great. Which means I can actually use my Whoa, I accidentally sold it. Damn it, I want to identify it. And it's an Elver Cloak, I guess we can still use it, and I don't need the rest. Hardened Boots of Doom. Can't wait till the new Doom comes out, by the way. Can hardly wait. I'm going to be playing it definitely. I really like the 2016 release. It was really enjoyable to play. Okay, so now comes the Weaponsmith.
Our axes are the best.
If I was really a stickler, I could have gone to Alver first and gotten the Master Merchant.
I don't have the space.
That would increase our profits by some more. But you know what? I just can't be bothered, honestly. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to use this on you. Give this to my cleric. You use the war bow. You use the hunting crossbow. Snakewood bow goes to our priest, and the blood drop crossbow we will sell. The trollish war mace is going to go to our troll, naturally, and our priest of the sun is going to get our sun hammer. That kind of works out very well, if you ask me.
Our axes are the
Okay,
best.
sell all the items that I don't need, and also sell the helmet.
We can outfit you.
And go to Shadowspire so we can train. First I want to level up, and then we'll see if we can, if we have any money left over, because we did a lot of quests.
Very good.
And only 2 levels.
Very good.
Did we do a lot of quests? I can't even remember now. Yeah. Okay, so we should go for Leather Master naturally, so we can get Grandmaster as soon as possible. You are still not a champion, so I'm just going to go ahead and give you bodybuilding. You have Sword Mastery, so I need you to get Merchant up to Grandmaster as soon as possible. Light Magic to Grandmaster, yes please. Earth Magic, maybe sort of close to Master. Okay, so let's do it like this. We're gonna go to Ravenshore and get... Wait, is Expert Plate here, or is Expert Plate on Dagger Wound? I think there's a Plate Magic Teacher here. So Bone, yeah, Bone is on Dagger Wound. Okay, so I need Expert Plate as well for my Knight. What I'm looking for is the Master Fire Magic Teacher. Oh, I guess Almond Steel is actually in Alvar. Okay, so I guess the Master Dark Elf Teacher is actually here. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. Join us? No, no idea. I'll just check what next. Regeneration Masters in Murmur Woods. Let's go to... Actually, we're gonna go first. We're first gonna go for Murmur Woods. Get Regeneration and get Master Light Magic. And we're also going to check while we're there for Day of the Gods. No, wait, we had Day of the Gods. For Hour of Power and Day of Protection. Because those 3 are basically the best buff spells in the game, and we're going to be abusing the shit out of them as soon as we can. We could also, we could actually get to Grandmaster with it, but we're just not quite at that point. No. Oh, we got instantly killed. That's nice. So as you can see, they are actually very, very strong. I'll need to run back on foot. Oh, that's gonna hit me.
Magical knowledge.
Destroy Undead, Day of Protection, there we go. And Hour of Power, that is brilliant. And Regeneration is, I think, here. Master Regeneration, there we go. Your Repair Item Master cannot become a Grandmaster anyway. Wait, do I have a Scroll of Raised Dead? I had a Scroll of Raised Dead and I sold it. Oh well, what can you do? So now we are a Master in Light Magic, we can learn...
I can't learn it.
No, not Haste, but...
We need more of that. We need more of that.
Yeah, that's Hour of Power and Protection and Day of the Gods. I already have. So that is the... I would say the holy trio, the holy trinity of buffing spells. Ironically, the only spell that's left out that I really want is Torchlight. So I'm gonna have to cast that on my own with my Necromancer. But you know what, that's not really a problem. Now we need to raise our Necromancer from the dead and teach him Master Fire Magic. Just to sort of, you know, get that out of the way.
What can we do for you? Go.
Ooh, I don't think I can repair
It's
that.
beyond me.
That is a bummer. Okay, let's become experts in merchant first, before we attempt to repair that one. And also fire magic is somewhere here, I think. There we go. Okay, and now repair our artifact.
How can I help you today?
Youch,
I
5,000
can't
gold
repair.
pieces. I actually don't have that money. I actually don't have that money. Oh my god. So what are we gonna do next? Well, we're definitely going to become to get our Legion Champion promotion first before we head out to Regnan, because we're going to need that power. So I guess we should. We're actually going to do this. We're going to go to the Dark Dwarves, and then we're going to go for the Shadowspire area promotions. Well, we're gonna do that next episode. Again, this was a very productive episode. We finally, formed an alliance between, the Merchants Guild, so the Dark Elves, the Minotaurs, the Dragon Hunters, and the Necromancers. We also got some lovely things. And now I'm basically at a point where I need to become a little bit stronger so that, other things that we will attempt will not kick our ass very, very badly, which I'm guessing they will. But anyway, this has been a nice episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can also leave me a comment if you have any questions or just want to say hello. And I'll see you here next time. Bye bye!